Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. NC State going up tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. Have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. The pitch. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
Running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your friends.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back into the offense, headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They booted away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. He's a touchdown, Horned Frogs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Going deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Got the first down and more. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20. Now on the option. Now the toss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. NC State going up tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. On target to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Turning it on. Nice pick pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on second down. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fights off a defender. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. He'll toss it. Got room to work. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, better look out. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. NC State quick to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Plucks it out of the air. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab on the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Dennis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. On the option. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frog, 1st and 10. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So now on comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Wants to pass it. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
That's caught. It's Cherry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just feeds the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll take it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Snap it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Cherry. Makes one man miss. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The kick is on its way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for room. It's Cherry. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and more important.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.